Hi guys, and welcome back to day 7 of my classroom setup. Today's the Saturday before we have to go in for in-service next week, so I go back to work on Monday and my room is still a disaster. So I'm going to go and make it look decent, I guess, kind of workable with. So basically putting all of the extra junk that I have in my cabinet, since now they're empty, because at first I didn't start with that since all my cabinets had the books. So now that most of them are in the books, my goal for today is to separate all those extra books that I got and place them where they're supposed to go. Put away all the extra materials that I have, whatever I have. I know I have a bunch of junk just laying around, so put all that away. I received my sit spots. I ended up ordering the actual sit spots because they did go on sale, so I'm gonna try to put those up. I need to remember to bring my big binder for my data, so I can start setting it up, because I do not want to go buy another one. Sorry, but they're expensive and I have like 2 from last year, so I'm gonna just reuse them because I do not want to spend like $10 on one binder, right? So I'm gonna do that, and then hopefully after today my classroom is manageable. There's still things that I have to do, like my classroom door and stuff like that, like decorative pieces or decorative things that I have to do. But like my goal for today is for it to not look like a mess, like to not look cluttered, so I can kind of breathe on Monday. I really don't want to come tomorrow. I probably will end up coming at least for a little bit, yeah, so that is my goal for today. Like I mentioned in my other video, we will not have like any time in our classroom until Friday, but our meet the teacher, or our little event of meeting us, is on Thursday. So our classrooms have to be set up on our own, basically on our own time. So I am going to see how well I do today. I can't get over how beautiful that looks all the way from the hallway. Love it. Oh, let me turn the mascara on because it's raining and it's humid. Oh, max is 2 hours. Okay. Quick overview of my room. It looks so much better with without those extra tables. They took them. I left them outside and they took them. So I only have one extra table that I need to get all those books rid of, and then we're in business. So let's get to work. Okay, so these have like I have like 3 of these boxes, and they have books in there, like workbooks. I was hoping they would fit just like that, but since they don't, I'm gonna put these baskets and then just take them out of the box because I need to start getting rid of the boxes. I think y'all want to see what my cabinets look like. So right now they just have a bunch of buckets, basically. I think all of them have like buckets. There's some Kleenex in there, my whiteboards. This is the one that I'm working on currently. These have like extra school supplies, English dictionaries that I don't think I'm gonna put out just yet, not sure. More buckets. So like I literally have a bunch of buckets. These are Spanish dictionaries, so I will put those out. I don't know what those are. I need to look into them. I mean, they're books, but these actually go with our unit. Those are like our unit of studies and the books that go with it. Over here is more curriculum, and then here there's more storage bins, and that's it. So I'm gonna see, that's the before, so I'm gonna start taking things out and placing them where I want them. Got this another box with books. So this box was just sitting over here. Did not think to open it. I thought it was other books. Yes, we have a bunch of other books. Yay, I think these go with my curriculum though. I'm gonna check them out and then check these out, put these away, and then move on to the books. I found like all the awesome resources I found in that box. It was a tiny box. Okay, so all of these are like non-fiction. These are more like biography type things, and these are actual like informative text. So I am in a dilemma right now. I think I'm gonna store them and not take them out until we are in that unit, just so they can have a fresh look. And I know that last year in 4th grade we wanted them to like have different, like look at different ones. So I think it's a good idea to store these away and not put them in my library, just so when we get to that unit they can be excited and I can be like, oh look, these are other non-fiction unit books that y'all might want to be interested in reading. So I think I'm gonna keep them. And then I found some also for poetry. I think I have quite a few poetry books, and I kind of want to do the same, like collect a little bit more, because these are only a few, but like take them out whenever we do the poetry unit and be like, oh look, more poem books, just because I think that would be more interesting and fun. And they were all new, like brand spanking new, so I think that will be fun. And then I found all these chapter books that are new, and it just says like we're so happy you're in the bilingual program, here's a little gift for your classroom library. So those are all chapter books. Those are, I am gonna put away, because like who doesn't love a new book? And we do start with fiction, so yeah. So I'm put those away, so I need to label them. I saw quite a few that we already have in the library, so I'm going to label them, try to find the reading level, and then put them away. Also, I found this awesome resource that gives you like sentence starters that I'm pretty sure my previous teacher left, for like elaboration and justifying and all that stuff that I can use in my small group. So that's awesome. We do teach cursive in 3rd grade, so I guess these are things that I can just make copies of, because there's only 2, like there's not a class set. This I'm keeping for the drama unit. It has a bunch of like dramas or theater, whatever they're called. These are like teacher resources, so these are for like writing, these are for reading, and I think they're like older, not the ones that we currently use, but it's always good for like whenever you need extra. These are reading, and these are also reading, but this is kind of more towards writing, so I have it here. So I have separated. I need to put that away. But yeah, I'm making progress, guys. I'm making oh, also I found this awesome book. I don't know if you've ever read it, but it's called Literacy Teacher's Playbook. And it's talking about instruction, like how to use assessment data, and she has it like tabbed and like highlighted and stuff. So I'm gonna definitely take this home and read it, look at it, and see what good things I find. Awesome resources. Just found a guide to reading Beach Ball that has like a bunch of questions, some cubes also for guided reading, and there's 2 cubes. Oh no, this one's for retelling, and then this one is for comprehension, and then I think just a blank one. So I'm obviously gonna take these home. They are in English, but I can totally translate them, translate the questions, and just put a like a piece of paper on top of them. And yeah, I'm so excited for all these resources that I'm finding. I'm like thrilled right now, like you can't even imagine. Made huge progress. Okay, so this all just needs to go. These are all, I'm gonna move to that cabinet over there, just because that's where I like to keep all of my unit things. So everything that's here I already talked about, and it all has to go over there also. All of that has to go over there, except these are guided reading things. And then, but yeah, look, I have one empty. That one has Spanish dictionaries, thesauruses, and all that. These are all English. And then I have some like English resources also that it's always nice to have, just to reference back onto. These are like their writing workbooks that we don't really use. I don't know if we'll use them this year. Then the blue ones are reading. Those are textbooks of like reading selections from previous years. These are just my whiteboards and cleanesses. So both of these are going to be like my supply ones. These just have like extra pencils from last year. I'm kind of tempted to just throw them away or recycle them like to my art teacher. I don't know, I'll think about it. And then look at all those bins. But wait, no, there's more. Look at all of these bins. Like, what? A lot of them are not mine. So like all of those that come from like really good stuff are not mine. They belong to the school or the district, so I can't throw them away. And then just that. These are my guided reading books that are like way too high for all of my students right now, so they're gonna be stored here. These are more, I need to decide to see if they fit on the other side or if they need, I think I actually use them in, might be using them in, no, this is math. I don't know, I need to look into that because I don't know. Those are English books. Those are like things that I'm just storing for the school. I need to buy another bookshelf just to put English books because I do think I need them. But yeah, so I'm gonna move all of that to the other cabinet. I think I've made so much progress, guys, and it's only been an hour. Okay, update. My room looks so much better. Both of these are clear. That is things that I need to take home. Those binders I was talking about, that's still a mess. I'm not even gonna tackle it today, but this is all clean. Okay, so I ended up putting the like the books that I was talking about here just because I think the other way would be too crowded. So all of those are nonfiction, so I'm gonna label them. They're when I use my when I do my nonfiction unit. Those are fables, and then those are poetry, and then the one purple one is for theater. Then yeah, I talked about all of these, but this is what it looks like. I am so happy all of this junk is slowly but surely getting organized. Now to tackle this beauty, all of these books. Huh? To be honest, I really don't want to tackle all these books, but that's like literally the last thing I have to do, and it just looks like a mess, so I need to do it so my room can kind of look normal and put together. There's just so many. Okay, so I finally finished all of my picture books. Am I like totally a horrible teacher? But I strongly dislike organizing my classroom library. It's been an adventure. I have one more picture books. My picture books are definitely very, very packed. I do need, in order for it to match, need to find one more black one. Hopefully they still sell them at Big Lots. Like, fingers crossed. I need at least one more. I'll probably get a few more though, especially since I am gonna add another bookshelf for English books, so I need picture books. But yeah, so finally did that. I still have all of my chapter books to organize. And then nonfiction, those are like stories that I know that they read in 4th grade, so I kind of don't know if I want to have them out for them. I'm gonna ask. And yeah, so let me tackle this now. So my word study would be too long because in Spanish it's estudio de palabras. So one, I don't have enough of these. Two, it would not fit there. Like, it would literally take up the whole bulletin board. So what I'm gonna do, I was gonna like separate it into like 2 word letters. I don't think it's gonna look right. It's still gonna be too big. So I'm just gonna use 3 and just do, hopefully it fits, estudio de palabras. So we'll see how it looks. crooked, but okay. Now I can officially say that all my bulletin boards are done. They just need anchor charts. The boxes. Look at all the boxes I got through today. I feel like I was very accomplished. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes. So this is what's going on. I still need to put everything in there. And I just put that away. I put up my dictionary and thesauruses. And then this is stuff that I found from a teacher that teaches math here. So this was her old classroom. So I'm gonna ask her if she needs that, or I'm just gonna toss it away. I decided to separate my turn-ins. So this one's gonna be writing, and then those are gonna be reading. We have that done. That's still a mess. I will come back tomorrow and tackle that. I just basically need to put it away. Those are still the books that I don't need, that will probably end up going in one of those if they fit, if I'm able to make space for them, because they're still cluttered. My fridge will go here tomorrow. There's still this mess, but it's not that big of a mess. I need to put up my labels on the book bins, and I need to do that. This is still there. We got our beginning of the year packets and our Tuesday folders. Oh, this is my decorating things from last year, so I need to put those away somewhere. This is my one picture bucket that doesn't fit there. Finally finished the library. I just need to make the other labels, label all of those. I have those, so I don't know why I haven't put them there. Get the 3 more buckets, and then if I am gonna add the other bookshelf, obviously need more buckets. And then this is here. I don't know about this table yet. I still need to do this. This is gonna be my objectives board. And then my guided reading table is a mess again. But I'll fix it. I promise I'll fix it. And yeah, I feel pretty accomplished, to be honest. So I'm gonna call it a day. I need to go buy more things. And yeah. And just like that, I have spent a week in my classroom, and it is nowhere near done. Actually, I kind of starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, to be honest. I'm actually pretty okay I'm pretty okay with where I am right now. I have a lot of little things that I still need to do that I know will take lots of time, but my plan is to go tomorrow, which is Sunday, and then we go back to in-service on Monday, and then so hopefully we'll get 5 minutes here and there and I can finish everything up. But thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for supporting me, for joining me, and for being interested in how I set up my classroom and stuff. So thanks so much for watching. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And if you are not yet subscribed and want to see more of my first year in 3rd grade adventures, however my 2nd year of teaching, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.